What's going on, everybody? It's your man KTJ. Welcome to Secrets of the Mind of a Man, where we talk about how men think when it comes to dating, relationships, and love. And this is our reactions. We got our reactions for you. We got a good one today. Ocho Cinco is in the house. What another creator out there caught Ocho Cinco out in Miami, and that's where he's from, I believe. Anyway, so he caught him out there. He's asking him a question about $300 dates. Come on. This is y'all know we're going to get into it. This is going to be good. So jump in. I want you guys to drop your comments on this as well. I want to hear what you guys have to say as well. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's go.
It's a good amount of money to spend on a first date. A lot of girls feel like I got to spend a minimum $300 to be with them. I'm like,
300 what?
$300.
American dollars?
Dollars.
Please. On who? On the first date?
Yo, Chad.
For what?
You're considered a high value man. So ladies, this is for
value?
this. You got money?
I think high value is based on stream of income, revenue, but I am extremely cheap and financially conscious. So I don't consider myself a high value man.
And you.
All right, so I'm gonna stop it right there. There's more. We'll get back into it. There's more, but hold on a second. So somewhere, somehow, somebody's having a conversation saying that a really good date, $300 is being spent on a really good date. All right, so I saw some statistics that I want to bring up about this, because overall across the country, on average, for a dinner and a movie, it's like something like $159. Okay, which I don't even suggest. I don't even tell my clients to go out on no movie dates. Do not go out on a movie date. Okay, especially on the first date. There's no talking. All the attention is going forward and not towards each other. So, but that's for another day. So, but no, $300 for a date. Now, you know what? I can understand how it can get there, right? By the time you have dinner, if you go out for drinks or you go off to the next place, it can kind of rack up. But you're there to get to know the person, not to spend all the money. But some people will spend all the money and they consider that a date. So let's check out some more of this. Let's get into this a little bit more. Look, matter of fact, I'm going to pull it back because there's some more here. Ocho Cinco, he's the man, right? Let's face facts. Ocho Cinco is not going to have a problem being out with women, making friends, having dates. He's not going to have any of those problems, right? But Ocho Cinco he's famous for going to Claire's and getting his earrings. He goes and gets some crystal looking earrings from Claire's. He says he will not spend, tens of thousands of dollars on something that looks exactly like what they got at Claire's. So he's kind of I won't call him a cheapskate, but he is cost conscious. Maybe that's why he stays rich. Let's catch him again.
It's a good amount of money to spend on a first date.
All right, you know what? I want to hear from you guys. What is a good amount of money to spend on a first date? Ladies, what do y'all think? What is a good amount of money to spend on a first date? I'd like to say no more than $200, because generally it's the guy who's spending the money. And if you got money, that's good, but you don't need to just throw it around. You want to get to know the person, not the purse. All right, let's go.
A lot of girls feel like I got to spend a minimum $300 to be with them. I'm like,
300 what?
$300.
American?
He said 300 what? Now, I don't know where this guy got this idea from, but you, my man, you dating the wrong kind of women.
Dollars.
Please. On who? On the first date?
Yo, Chad.
For what?
You're considered a high value man.
He said for what? On who? For what? Right? And this is a guy who has it, who's saying this. Let's go.
So ladies, this is
value?
you got money?
I think high value is based.
So wait, you know what? Look. But this is a lesson. This guy here who's doing this interview, and he thinks it's actually okay. He thinks that there's no big deal with it. He thinks that if you got it, what he said, if it ain't tricking if you got it. Sometimes it's stupid to give it out if you got it. That's how people who have it keep it.
It's based on stream of income, revenue, but I am extremely cheap and financially conscious. So I don't consider myself a high.
My man said he's cheap and financially conscious. Don't come looking for them pockets because you ain't getting nothing over there. He already let you know what Chad is up to. But he's not spending all his money on a woman, especially on a first date. And so this idea, too, of high value men over here, y'all, we calling them serious men. Brother Kevin Samuels came up with that. You know, I guess he didn't really necessarily came up with it. He kind of just made it popular. But over here, we're calling them serious men. A serious man, because look, a serious man might not have six figures, right? But he's serious about something. He's going somewhere. He's trying to do something with his life. He's trying to have something. He's trying to build something. That's the quality of man that we're talking about. And that man is not going to spend $300 on a date because it doesn't make economic sense at all. All right, let's catch more of this.
Value man.
And you have a lot of money.
Yes. Yes. And I'm going to save it, which is why a $300 date ain't never happening.
It ain't never
Because
happening.
what am I paying for actually? If I'm at wit's end and I need help
Listen to
and
this.
I'm with you and you need a $300 date, can she save me? Can she help me? Is she an asset or is she a liability? Because anybody.
All right. Is she an asset or a liability if she's looking forward to a $300 date? Now, listen, ladies, maybe you might say, you know what? Well, $300 is no big deal. I'm worth it. Right? You have the right to ask for what it is you want. And if there's a guy who's going to give you a $300 date, so be it. Right? That's you. That's him. That's whatever he decides, whatever y'all decide together. But I don't think it's a great idea. But hey, what do I know? That man, let him do what he do, right?
I need a $300 date off rip is nothing but a liability. I mean, it is. Let's call a spade a spade.
I'm with you.
The women that want $300 dates, there are men out there that are going to continue to take them on them. That's why the women can.
Yeah, look. So there are some women who want $300 dates, and there are some men who will take them on them. If you want to do that, that is totally fine, and that's totally up to you. I just don't think it's the best use of your money and your time. Because see, ladies, if a man spends $300 on you, he might be looking forward to $300 getting his investment back a little bit later on. And you don't want that happening. Okay.
Can always say, I'm not doing nothing but $300 a date, because there are men that will spend $300 to reach their end goal. We know what the end goal is.
What's the end goal? What's the end goal? He said that there's men who will spend that $300 a date to get to the end goal. Man, there's a lot faster ways to get. If that's your end goal, you should do something else. But you guys hit that subscribe button and then hit the bell so you don't miss anything. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of this interview. Let me know what you think of this idea of $300 dates. And is Ocho Cinco just being a cheapskate, or does he have a good point? All right. I want you guys to check that out as well. Look, click the link in the bio down below and get my new book. My new book is called of the same name, Secrets of the Mind of a Man, How Men Think When It Comes to Dating, Relationships, and Love. This is volume 1, and you need this book. It's available on Amazon. You can click the link below and get the book. All right. Till next time, peace and love. Check y'all later.